Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ox Talks. Appreciate you watching the show today. Appreciate you liking, sharing the videos with as many people as you possibly can. And please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. We are growing the channel. I'm getting a lot of comments and feedback from the last couple of videos I did regarding the panic buying, the Costco carts being full. And I've been receiving a lot of comments from you guys all over the country. Some saying things are calm in my area, but a lot more of you are saying that it appears that things are flying off the shelves at Costco's and Walmart's and grocery stores. Toilet paper and water and things of that nature. A lot of comments coming out of Southern California, which I find a little odd, seeing as how this is really an East Coast development. Yes, it's going to impact the West Coast, but you would think that the East Coast would be seeing more of an immediate reaction in terms of store shelves and such. So again, I won't belabor the point, but I suggested this morning on the live stream that everybody use the comment section on the video I did last night, which was entitled "Costco Carts Are Full" with the big pink lettering, and maybe use that as a combined comment section to share information with people around the country in terms of what's going on in your particular area. We all can learn from that. And again, having knowledge is important, okay? Maybe someone's in your local area, they read the comment and they have a better idea what's going on. So thanks for that. Let's continue to grow the community and spread these videos out, guys. Post them on social media. So the story I'm going to share with you today, you might be wondering, well, you know, as Matt lost it here, is going from war to Costco, water and panic buying, and now he's talking about fast food. And the reason why I chose to share this story with you today, by the way, it's out of the Yahoo Life and was posted 2 days ago. And the reason why I wanted to share it with you is there is a tie-in, and the tie-in is this. We are in times, all of us, where we're being bombarded with tons of stressful stuff, right? We have the war in the Middle East getting ratcheting up. We're now waiting on pins and needles to see what Israel's going to do with regard to response. By the way, the markets were basically flat today, the stock market. Silver had a little bit of a gain. Gold was flat. Bonds were flat. Crypto, I saw, came down a little bit. But it's almost like, again, this eerie calm before the storm, and we know the storms are brewing. We have the port strike, we have the war situation, we have the election coming up in a few weeks, but all these things do add stress to our everyday lives, as if it's not stressful enough with the cost of food and insurance and medical insurance and car insurance and home insurance and all the stuff. We get it, okay? So what happens is sometimes people that feel the stress, they deal with it in different ways. One of those ways is they eat, okay? And it's very easy to grab for something unhealthy, an item of fast food. Number one, stress. Number two, during the holiday season, we have more constraints being placed on our time. We are coming into the fall and holiday season again. And so everyone's more time constricted. I have time limitations. It's easier to get sloppy with the diet and reach out and grab for some fast food. So I thought it was timely to share this story with you, as we're seeing all the stressors every single day that I'm reporting on this channel, and you're seeing on other news sources as well. So let me share the story with you. I thought it was very interesting. And it says this is the most unhealthy fast food cheeseburger or burger in America, according to a new study. And what they did, it says a new study conducted by Plush Care. Some fast food restaurants are worse than others. What they did was they set up what's called an unhealthiness scale, and they ranked 16 of the top fast food restaurants, their burgers, in terms of how unhealthy they are for you. And they ranked it based upon three categories. They looked at the saturated fat category, which obviously is something that, look, I'm not a nutritionist, not a dietitian. I'm just sharing the story with you, okay? But they looked at the saturated fat component of the item of food, the total sugar component, and then, of course, the sodium. So saturated fat, that's the bad stuff. That's artery clogging. Sugar, if you're diabetic or borderline diabetic, that's bad. And of course, sodium in proper moderation is I think good, especially if you're working out. Again, not medical advice, not nutritional advice, but they measured the sodium component. And let me read you the list of the 16 fast food chains and how they ranked. And I'll read it from worst, meaning it ranked the highest on the unhealthiness scale, to the least worst or least bad. The worst was Five Guys burgers. They had a massive amount of saturated fat. And they said that their fries were also ranked as the worst. Next was Whataburger. I don't know if you guys have those in your area. I know I saw Aaron, Texas Silver, last year with JB, Jeremiah Babe. We did go to a Whataburger. I know it's down in Texas. So Whataburger was ranked second worst. Then we have Smash Burger was number 3. Again, going from worst to best. Smash Burger number 3. Number 4 was Carl's Jr. Number 5 was Sonic Burger. Then Wendy's. Then Shake Shack. Fat Burger. Number 9 was Steak and Shake. Number 10 was In-N-Out Burger. Number 11 was Dairy Queen DQ. Number 12 was A&W. Number 13 was Jack in the Box. 14 was Burger King. 15 was McDonald's. And 16 was Culver's. We don't have Culver's to my knowledge, at least not in my area. Let me know if you guys have those in your neck of the woods. So look, McDonald's came in, and that's why I use the McDonald's thumbnail, because it came in, at least on this scale, as only the second worst out of the top 16 that they ranked. It says, the article goes on to say, to come to this conclusion, the site analyzed each menu's item, calorie, sugar, and saturated fat, and sodium content based on the Department of Health's nutrient profile method. Okay, so they also looked at total calories. So calories, saturated fat, sodium, and sugar. This is ultimately healthy eating comes down to, and this is what I want to get to, comes down to controlling what you eat. According to the online healthcare report, that might mean avoiding fast food altogether, but it can be as simple as making an informed decision about which fast food chains to visit and which of their products to choose. So again, if you're confronted with a Five Guys burger or a Fat Burger, by the way, I kind of like Fat Burger, but one of those versus, let's say, McDonald's, one of those ones towards the bottom of the list, or even Burger King, if you're going to grab for that fast food item, for whatever reason, you have to, your time constraints, from a cost basis, you can make better decisions. So it's always about making better decisions, not necessarily making extreme decisions. I personally don't eat fast food. I mean, very, very rarely do I eat it. But once in a while, if I'm with the family, we'll grab something out. Again, if we're out shopping or whatever, it's easy, it's cheaper, so you can make better decisions. It says Burger King and McDonald's, somewhat shockingly, tied for second lowest unhealthiness scores at just 18 points out of the 50. And by the way, just to put it in perspective, the Five Guys ranked out of 50, it was at 50. Okay, and then Whataburger was 42. And so, those were high up. McDonald's was 18, Burger King was 18, Jack in the Box ranked 20 out of 50. It says they have a quarter. This is McDonald's and Burger King. They have a quarter, 25% of the saturated fat of a cheeseburger at Five Guys, and less than half of the saturated fat of a Wendy's burger. Okay, the lowest was Culver's with 17 points out of 50. Again, don't know what that is. Then they talk about the chicken sandwiches. So just let me address the chicken a lot of you guys probably like chicken sandwiches. As for the unhealthiest chicken sandwich, let's go from the most unhealthy to the least unhealthy according to this. The worst was Popeyes, ranked 39 out of 50. Then we had Fat Burger, followed by Zaxby's, Zaxbys, never heard of it, followed by Smash Burger. Then Bojangles, Church's Chicken, Cane's, we have Cane's out here, Burger King, Whataburger, then Sonic, KFC, Shake Shack, then we have Wendy's, then Arby's, then Chick-fil-A, A&W, Jack in the Box, Culver's, Dairy Queen, and McDonald's. So again, McDonald's, the McChicken sandwich, who knew? It says, of course, there is a caveat. While the McChicken is healthier, PlushCare points out it doesn't necessarily make it a healthy choice. And obviously, you guys understand that's not that's not the point of the article. It's to say that you can make worse choices than others if you're dealing with fast food. So while the McChicken is significantly less unhealthy than other fast food chicken burgers, it is still high in sodium, fat, and calories. So that's because it's made of ground chicken patty. The nutrients it does contain are not high quality. And again, I'm not saying any of these burgers or chicken sandwiches contain nutritious materials. I'm just giving you the stats based upon the 4 metrics: calories, saturated fat, sugar, and sodium. Popeyes also ranked number 1 for the most unhealthy chicken nuggets, and Fatburger has the worst shake. So anyway, I went over 10 minutes today. I thought that was interesting read, a little lighter than some of the topics have been discussed in the last few days because I did not see any earth-shattering news. Again, like I said, Israel is weighing another counterstrike on Iran. The port strike continues to unfold and is underway. I haven't seen, as of recording this video, West Coast time 2:25 today. I didn't see any updates on the port strike, and so there's just a lot happening. Markets are kind of it seems like they're just waiting, and it is a wait and see. Okay, I'll leave it there today. Again, please like, share the videos, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. I will be talking to all of you soon. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. All right? Stay alert. Stay condition yellow. Head on a swivel. A lot happening. Talk to you soon. Bye.